And welcome back to Suikoden. For Suikoden, and they did a little experimentation. They actually fixed the thing exploit, which was in the original one, meaning that you could just follow the predetermined path and always win. They fixed it. I say that would be that. I think that inclusion of it would have been more true to original, but well, any case, no big deal. Oh, look, yep, the place looks quite bad shape. Well, mostly because it's called Rockland. Why else would it be? Yeah, and seems like people don't like things around here. Yeah, people are hungry, of course, because bandits steal the food. And looks like Grady is something like an embezzler, stealing public funds. And gravestones have names, and they made it a bit more detailed. That's unfortunately very true. But there's the. Let's talk to her. Bandits. Looks like there might be some unpleasant characters in the army. But time to have a chat with him. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Grady's something like a semi-character because he's got no face portrait, but mention of a name. Oh, yeah, he didn't even listen. Yep, I guess we're going into action. And knowing that... Well, looks like there's a time to do some bandit hunting then. And I really do like these added clouds and all that kind of things above the world. Makes it look a bit more bit realer. But this is an awesome music. Yeah, Suikoden was again did manage to make use of the, you could say, the way better sound hardware available at PlayStation 1, so they could use a real instrumented orchestrated music. Although I don't know, did they write it just... Well, they had way better sound system available than the previous generation of 16-bit hardware had, so of course music could be made better and more impressive. Yep, looks like Remio is a combination of manservant and bodyguard. Oh, it's bandit caves and some water and a couple of bandit enemies as well. They go down quite fast. Interestingly enough, it is this Suikoden collection had a pre-order bonus of giving you a couple of extra runes and extra money when you start the game. Nothing you could say truly that you could say impressive for as in to say game-breaking things, but still nice little bonus. Got boots, medicines. Yeah, music's going quite tense, and interestingly enough, when you look about it, they've made this place look much more watery when compared to the original. Yep, and occasionally your characters can do counter attacks as well, not just dodge, but also do counter attacks, which are, you could say, really nice. So instead of unpleasant caves, they've added this little water area and that kind of little bit of extra detail to the setting, make it look like a real location. And of course, protection rune piece means that I can now actually make it somebody have it. And so of course I'm gonna be using all these on main character because he's gonna be in a party all the time. So upgrading him is of course the most practical choice. And while I'm at it, let's just change the formation. Formations is quite, you could say, irrelevant in this game. There's not much of, you could say, well, it's not completely irrelevant because there's character weapons have different ranges. There's short, medium, and long. And of course, if you have short range character at the back row, they can't do a hit. But they of course may use some rune abilities of their own. Mediums and longs can attack from the back row as well. Long can actually attack any enemy in any row, while the medium can attack from back row to only to the front row. Kind of not that big deal in gameplay tactics wise, but still nice little detail. Lots of treasure chests as well, and of course enemies as well. Luckily these fights are quite swiftly done, and that attack doesn't seem to hit well. Oh yeah. Escape talisman, those are actually quite handy items. Greaves. Yeah, basic bandit with a sword. And of course when the camera zooms close, you get the critical attack. Yep, climbing up. That looks ominous. Couple of archer bandits. Spike through the pecker. Yeah, that's a love story. Real great one. But that looks ominous. It looks like a boss monster. And I would say that's a nice little, you could say, environmental, you could say, foreshadowing. So just not that kind of big thing, but still, yeah, that's a big monster that bandits have. Yep, Queen Ant, a boss fight. But I can't attack the queen ant, but I can attack the soldiers, and unite attack allows me to just smack right to the ugly critter. Yeah, let's focus on the boss monster. Oh, it doesn't take much damage. And it constantly spawns more enemies. Oh, that's a big, strong magic attack, which did a quite big dose of damage. Looks like things are going quite bad. Yep, automatic escape can't do damn. That guy's a coward. Alright. Well, he got an idea, so let him be suicidal. Ah, that was faster than in the original one. Ted knows something, and it was also a demonstration of magic is happening. Ah, and Kanan had some kind of secret plan. But now, once you actually are out of combat, medicine regular healing items can be used to resurrect characters. You don't need any special resurrection item outside combat to heal your team, resurrect teammates. But inside combat you would need, if I remember right, you don't actually some magics in Suikoden 2 can resurrect your teammates, but in this one, not so well. Might remember wrong. But the bandits just lost the watchdog. And there's these little wooden blocks just to show that, yep, this is actually more, not just a natural cave, it's built. And also a showing of save crystal. And game also has some auto-saving features in it. Something you would expect from this kind of remaster. Damn, this is just good music. But here are the bandits. Oh yeah, they seem to be important. Yeah, oh shit. I don't think is it Konami or just something else, but there's another typo. Vistors. Was it made? Although Sidonia's new design doesn't look as, you could say, as sinister as in this one. Yeah, now it becomes a bragging match. And a big wave of enemies. Nothing impressive. Oh, and yeah, sometimes the enemy can also do the counter attack ability. But they went down like a sack of bricks. Here. Yeah, Sidonia's new artwork isn't that good. In my books, no, but let's focus attacks on Sidonia first. Although let's just give... And unite attacks are something that characters are... Sidonia hit quite hard, but he went down quite easily. And I would say that this was something like a golden age for Konami. Yep, fights can go down and pretty fast. And a nice little convenience of skipping the pathway back. Well, gravity helps. Yeah, the Kanan is really unpleasant character. Oh, couple of Angry Birds. No mention on the Angry Birds franchise, which I must say, but they are quite swift. Big evasion, dodged quite well. Not well enough. They went down. What? Now got into the Rockland. Oh, that's... what is this? Child abuse, that's not right. Yep, the game is already showing that the government of the Scarlet Moon Empire, which Barbarossa rules, is not that good. There's abuse, corruption. There's abuse, there's corruption, there's... well, I don't know. David's case, I don't know, is it much of a nepotism, but... oh, that would be a big sum of money. Which he then just embezzles all the way. For some reason I would feel that this game would be way better if that Kanan would have been some sort of no effort boss fight. Alright, but let's just do the staying, and it's nice that there is no any kind of, you could say, sleep in the music, but not just now. Get this done, and so far it looks like I've achieved quite a lot. I have found the astrological astrological predictions, and I have defeated some bandits. I've delivered some law and order and gotten some first-hand evidence about embezzlement, corruption, and general incompetence. But now return to the Wigminster. Yeah, Kana noticed something. Krause was told something. Something's coming up. Oh, it was just 7 years ago. I would have thought it would be something like a 10 to 20. But still, let's just go and see what's going on. McDohl residence. But I do say that the somewhat translation is a bit better, although the typos. Translation work and the sound. Oh yeah. So, and there's this nice sinister sound of storm. Oh. Oh, that's hurt. And of course I will help. Yup. Yeah, magic wound might not be common. He had carried something big for 300 years, and Windy had wanted it. Well, in a sense he did, but long time ago. Yeah, pawns actually has quite, you could say, rational, you could say, angle on this matter. Soul Eater. Yeah. That would be suspicious. Dramatic moment, and the main character gets the dramatic, unique trait he would have. And later Suikoden games would place more emphasis on what these true rules are, but suffice to say they are ludicrously powerful magical things which basically spin the world around them. And practically every Suikoden game has had a main character who carries one of those. And in this case it's there are many other true runes as well, you could say, appears, although it's quite not usually explicitly mentioned when true rune appears, but there might be quite many, like the of course the Soul Eater, then there would be the so-called Rune of Conflict of the Suikoden 2, then there's True Fire, Harm Rulership. Oh shit. Ah. Well, it's kind of understandable. Alright, yep. Abuse the knowledge things. They don't know that Ted is actually completely useless to the Windy now, before he gave away the true rune. 300 years and immortal to age. On that time, at least, when he carried the true rune. If I recall right, he actually there's one of the later Suikoden games is a prequel, and Ted would appear in it and get. And now we have this lovely rain filter, which was very nice looking in the original one, and it still is. Looks nice, gives this real desperate, gloomy sense of bad things about to happen. But let's just head to the inn. Oh, and another character who might be very important. Well, I do have money to pay it. Well, bad luck, Ted. Alright. A day has gone. Yeah, well, all the tax money and that kind of stuff comes to here. Oh yeah, that guy's a scam. Richest cleanest fat of the world. Fat of the land. Well, there's Marie. No mention about that. There's some, looks like soldier dude. Yep, looks like info spreads fast. Oh, that's misinformation. And there's some guy. That he would be a very important character in this game. Victor. Oh. Let's be inconspicuous. Oh. Oh, it would be a fight. But something else. Oh yeah. Hehehe. That was a cunning move. Yep, and the grunt. Yep, he didn't pay. Yeah, he's a thief. Oh well, but there just seems to be a problem of let's try to leave the city. Damn it. Doesn't really happen. Well, let's talk to him again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, besides, he's got a face of a character of importance, so yeah, he's something like a shady. Victor has joined the group. And Victor would, as much as gameplay would say, fills the whole, or better say, fills the role of Barnhead, which is to say, he's a quite much of a, he's quite much of a an offensive powerhouse, physical attacker. While I'm out here, let's just well, got some extra stuff. So let's just have a chat again. And and despite his, you could say, rough traits, Victor does seem to have something like a polite thing. So let's just be friendly and ask where it is. And that would be the last time Gregminster would be seen for the very long time in this game. The game has started from Gregminster. It is not much of a spoiler to say it will end in there as well. Yeah, and Victor's armed with a two-handed sword. Because he's actually using a short weapon. I must actually get it there, get it into him into front row. Yep. And there would be an inn, a nice building, a couple of people in here. Well, that would be a character. Let's just have a... Yep, he already has. There's some shady characters, and this would be a blacksmith in which you actually, well, can upgrade your weapons and stuff, but I already have upgraded my team's weapon off screen. I may do that kind of things, do level grinding, equipment upgrades and all that kind of things while I'm at it, but let's just head inside the inn. It's quite big. And while I'm at it, let's just stay before staying, because staying puts this plot forward, and I don't wanna make this episode too long. So I'll be saving and seeing you next time when I'll be staying and plot will continue. See ya!